That's where I'm going. And you might be able to guess that this episode is about water. How to deal with it, how to get it, and so much and so forth. So let's get this show rolling, man. I'm out here, man. This is an awesome deal, man. Awesome deal. It's pretty unique. Now, I've hiked this section of trail before. This is at the top of, well, it's Appalachian Trail, and we're gonna call it from Sky Meadows south. How about that? I'm parked at the top somewhere. But as you can see, man, I'm hiking in the rain. It's raining, and there's a little bit of wind going. I'm kind of in a rain spot here. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna hike down. I'm gonna show you guys how to deal with water, how to deal with rain, and I'm gonna also collect some water, and I'm gonna filter it. And then on the way back here, I'm probably gonna do some cleanup stuff, because there's a little bit of trash here that I don't really care for, so I don't want to leave stuff. All right, so I'm gonna collect some water here. I'm gonna show you how I do that. Essentially, I've got a spring that's starting right here, and I need to fill this bottle. This is gonna be my dirty bottle. So the easiest way to do that, frankly, is you cut yourself another bottle like this, and you use that to kind of fill this, because these smart water bottles, while they have a great cap, and that's the key right there, the cap, they're very difficult to load, to fill up. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to just ever so gently try not to disrupt anything, and I'm basically going to fill it just like this. All right. So there's my water collection, and you can see it's cold, but it's not clean, and I'll show you how I filter that when I get down to the shelter. Okay, the trail goes across, and you can see it was kind of flooded at some point. I got to figure out how to make my way across this without busting myself up. All right, by this beautiful stream. This here is actually Dick's Dome Shelter. Kind of a ramshackle. I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but it's not a very good shelter if you look at it. But with that in mind, right where Dick's Dome is, the PATC has just put up a brand new shelter. The Whisky Hollow shelter. And man, look at this. This is brand spanking new. All right, so how's it going? Well, I promised you I'd show you some water filtering. So, let me show you what I got going on here. And essentially, this is clean water, and this one here is dirty water. Now, these Life water bottles are the ticket, and the reason they're the ticket is this cap. This cap is interchangeable with a larger size. So like the 1.5 liter smart water bottle would hold more water than this would. This holds a liter. The 1.5 liter one would. The cap is interchangeable, so you can get this drinking style cap. What am I doing? Yeah. This cap, and swap it onto that other bottle, and then you have a real nice system. Now, let me show you what I got going on here. When you buy a Sawyer Mini, it essentially comes with just this. You got a backfill, you got a little hose. It doesn't come with that little cap. It doesn't come with that other cap. So essentially, it comes with this, and then there's a thing to back flush it. This little squeeze bag here is kind of worthless. 16 ounces, very small, not that great. It's difficult to fill because how are you going to get water into there? It's tough. It's tough. So what I do, I showed you how I use the other piece of a water bottle as a little cup and filled this, right? I could have filled that out of there. Now if you look at this Sawyer, it's got a flow, it's got a direction, right? So this would be my dirty side and this would be my clean side. Now this dirty side has threads, so you fill this with dirty water, you thread it on, and then you could kind of drink it right out of here if you really wanted to. You put the straw on, drink it right out of there. That works. That works. It doesn't work that great, but it works. Now this is 20 bucks at Walmart. So it's not like you're spending a whole ton of money on one of these, and you got a little kit that doesn't weigh anything. In an emergency, that'd be perfect. I mean, that would work. But I'm not doing that. Essentially what I'm doing is I am taking this smart water bottle that I filled, and then I'm going to top this one off. Now you could use this for any of them. You could use another smart water bottle, which a lot of the thru hikers would. They'd have these smart water bottles, the larger size, the 1.5 liter. You could have 2 of those. And if you actually weighed just the plastic in this bottle, it's probably 4 ounces. Whereas this here is probably not even an ounce worth of plastic. And that's why they use these bottles. When it gets funky, you throw it out. The other good option is it's very thin, and you can squeeze it out. And this is the same lid as the smart water bottle, but this is Life Water. Same thing. I think it's the same brand. So essentially what I'm going to do is pop open my filler. I'm going to pop this one open. And the reason these are so good is because this cap, make sure it's under tight, you can take and you can essentially throw that nipple right not in there. And now I can squeeze it right in. I mean, I could fill my bottle like that. You let some air in, put it back down, do it again. What you can also do, these caps fit on this side as well. This here I know is a clean cap. I throw my dirty caps out when I'm done, and I keep my clean ones. This here I could keep on the clean side, and I could take another smart water bottle and basically just fill it like that. I can take this as my clean one, stick it on here on a clean bottle of water, and back flush this. So these smart water bottles and Life Water bottles are the ticket because of that lid. If it wasn't for that lid, well, they'd still be pretty good. And that's basically it. That's filtering water. That's what you do out here on the trail. You filter. Where I got this from, there was a lot of sediment coming out of that spring. It was a spring. I showed you that video. a lot of sediment, and there's not much really got in here because I was kind of careful. But right now I'm filtering out all that stuff. You could, if you look in here real close, you'd be able to see it, but I'm pretty much filtering all of that out. And basically I'm good to go. That's filtering. Now what I would normally do is I do actually have a clean one because I brought an extra. And now what I'm going to do is back flush it. So I'm basically going to take my clean one, pop it, the clean side on there, and just kind of squirt that stuff out of there, you know? Just a little bit, doesn't take much. And now that's my clean one. My filter's done. It's back flushed, it's cleaned out. I could essentially shake it out a little bit and put it away. My drinking water is done. I mean, all the stuff's filtered out of there. Those filters filter down this certain, I don't know how many microns or whatever, but they filter all the silt out of it. They filter pretty much a lot of the disease type stuff, the giardia. They filter that stuff out. They won't filter chemicals out, so you don't want to really use that filter coming out of a sewer or anything crazy. But you could, and then use a charcoal filter after that, and you'd probably be fine. Another way that you can do this, that you can treat water while you're out here. These little iodine tabs. Now, I took the directions and I put it on this bag. I'm not going to use them, but essentially you take a couple of these babies, you drop them in there, and then you kind of let it go. You kind of let it sit. I think it's one for each 16 ounce if I'm correct. Add 2 tablets to 1 quart per liter. Okay, yeah. So 2 tablets in here. Then I would shake it up. I'd loosen the lid a little bit, shake it up. That way I'm getting all the stuff disinfected from the lids. And then I'd have to wait like a half an hour to drink that water. I'm drinking this water. I'm not using these. These are kind of an emergency situation. If the water was really bad, I may filter it and use these. So, and that's it. That's filtering water. All right, so today's my water episode. Showed you how to filter some water. I showed you how to deal with some rain. Basically, all I do is raincoat, you know. When I get to a place where it's dry, I take my shoes off. Now, my feet aren't even wet today, so I'm in good shape. What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about getting out and doing your thing, man, because people need to do that. It's a sanity thing. It's a recharge. This is my therapy, coming out here and being in the woods, and I just come to these shelters, or I get a hammock and I hang somewhere, just out in the woods by myself, and just out. I've probably been here for an hour already at this shelter, just hanging out, man. Yeah. And it's a good day when you can do that. I got to hike out of here in the pouring rain. Well, not pouring, because it kind of stopped a little bit, but 100% chance of rain. And I gotta hike out of here. And I don't care. I needed to get out. I just wanted to go. I wanted to get out. I needed it. I needed it. And I'm doing it. I feel refreshed, man. I feel refreshed already. Just that little bit of exercise, that little bit of being out here by yourself in the woods. It's awesome. It's a good day, man. It's a good day. Get outside and do something good. Get outside and enjoy life. You only get one. Go do it. Go live, man. Signing off for now.